What's up, guys? I'm Daemonxel, and the new battleships have just arrived with the patch. Those Navy battleships, are they stronger or better than the Striker variations? We're going to get into that. But first, like always, if you can tag that subscribe button, ring that bell, share and like the video, then of course, you'll stay up to date with all the content I do here on the channel. Alright, so we're going to go round robin on this, and we're going to look at the Caldaris. First, their new ships, side by sides. And we have the Raven Navy issue versus the Raven Striker. Now, as we look at it, go ahead. Now, obviously, I would have loved to have shown you guys the actual ship stats, or actually loaded up with modules and DPS and everything else, but unfortunately, the devs have still not updated the test server, which I really rarely go on anyway. But these codes that we have do not work for the server. We don't have them yet, so we're just going to do a side-by-side tech tree comparison. So both ships have the capacity for 2 drones, 7 high slots, 4 mids, 6 lows, and of course the standard 3 and 3 rigs. But as we look at the bonuses, right off the bat, you're going to get on the Navy issue a 10% damage, or sorry, large missile torpedo activation time. And that's before we even get to the other bonuses. It's also going to have minus 10% damage control reactivation delay and plus 10 seconds on the damage control activation time. Alright, let's get right into the damage of this bird. Alright, on the Navy issue, you're going to get 22% of the large missile torpedo damage, whereas on the Striker, you're only going to get 6% large missile torpedo damage. Now that's per level that you train it to. For that skill. You're also on both of them, you're going to get the negative 5% large missile explosion radius, as well as the 5% velocity on your large missiles and your torpedoes. So, as you can see right there, massive increase in the damage on the Navy issue. We're going to go right to the Expert Battleship Command. If you have that, you're going to get plus 5% flight velocity, but on the Raven Striker, you're going to get the plus 5% flight velocity on Advanced Battleship Command. So you do have to get the Expert Battleship Command to activate that bonus right there. You're also going to get Expert, if you have Expert Electronic Warfare bonus, you're going to get these bonuses as well. You're going to get 5% scan resolution, as well as sensor strength 5%. Now let's get into the basic info of these ships. As you can see, it beats out the defense, the base defense. This is without skills, this is without modules, this is just the hull base model. Basically the same on the flight velocity, the warp speed's the same. You're going to get a bigger power grid. Your capacitor is going to be the same. Your fuel capacity is going to be the same. Your hold capacity is the same. Your source radius will be smaller, so you're going to be a smaller target. On the resistances, we are 35 EM, 53.2% thermal, 61% kinetic, and 67.5% on explosive, whereas the regular Striker is 0 EM, 28% thermal, 40% kinetic, and 50% explosive. So, as you can see, a much bigger bonus on those resistances. But is it worth the hefty price tag where it's about 10 billion more than a Striker? That's up to you guys and your wallets, what you can afford, your ISK. Obviously, my wallet is always depleted, so I will be opting to get one of these from the box from the event. Now let's move right on over to Amar. It's my favorite ship, it's your favorite ship, that's right, it's everyone's favorite ship because of the damage it can do. The APOC. You have the Navy issue versus the Striker. Obviously, we're going to have the same. We're going to have 2 drones, 8 highs, 4 mids, 6 lows, 3 and 3. On the roll bonus on the Navy, you're going to get 10% large laser activation time. You're going to get minus 10% damage control reactivation delay and plus 10 seconds on the control activation time. Now, when you look at the bonuses on the damage, okay, remember on these navies, you're going to have expert, whereas on the regular strikers, you want advanced on all your skills to get those bonuses. So you're going to get 12% large laser damage over the 7%. You're going to get 10% large laser optimal range over the 7.5% per level, and you're going to get 6% over 5% for the tracking speed. On the next skill, you're going to get on the expert is minus 5% inertia for the battleship command, whereas the bonus on the striker is plus 5% scan resolution. Now you're also going to get the expert electronic warfare bonus if you get, train that up as well. You're going to get the 5 and 5 on the sensor strength and scan resolution. So let's go over to the stats. So overall defense is much higher. You're going to get about 60,000 more on the base defense. Speed's the same. Flight velocity is the same. You're going to get bigger power grid. Your capacitor level is going to be the same. Everything else is the same except for your source radius. And that's going to be on all these Navy ships. Your source radius is going to be smaller. Now the resistances again are going to be stronger. On the Navy, 67.5, 57.75, 51.25, and 48%, where on the Striker, it's 50, 35, 25, and 20. Next is everyone's favorite duct tape brigade, the Minotaur race. Now, again, these roll bonus is going to be the same on all these ships. It's going to be plus 10, minus 10, plus 10 seconds. So, let's go right to the damages. On your cannon operation, this one again advanced, this one's expert. You're gonna get 5% per level on the striker, where you're gonna get 20% per level on the cannon damage. You're going to get minus 5% large cannon activation time on the striker. You're gonna get plus 10% large cannon accuracy fall off. You're also going to get plus 6% on the tracking speed, and on the striker, you're going to get 5% tracking speed. So on the battleship command skill, you're going to get both on both ships a minus 4% signature radius. And of course, you're going to get those bonuses for your electronic warfare. So on the overall stats on the ship, again, we're going to be 60,000 over the defense. The flight velocity is the same, warp speed is the same. Power grid is much bigger. The capacitor is actually bigger on the fleet issue as opposed to the striker. Fuel capacity is the same, cargo is the same, and against your source radius is much smaller. When looking at bonuses, much better bonuses on the Navy. Obviously, you have a 41.5% over a measly 10%. Then you got 48, 61, 67.5, and here you got 20, 40, and 50. Again, up to you guys whether you feel that it's worth the price tag. Again, like I said, I'm going to get mine for free. Well, $20 really, if you think about it, not for free. Nothing in this game is for free. So let's move on to my favorite race. You know it, Serpentis. Did I say Serpentis? I meant Galante! Now, if you've been watching my channel, you know I have a love in my heart for anything on the Galante side. So, going at the Megatron, again, you're going to have that same roll bonus as you have on all the other ships. So we're going to go right to the damage. On the damage, you're going to have, per level, remember, expert versus advanced, 20% damage on your railguns versus 4% per level on damage. You're going to have plus 10% accuracy fall off on your Navy issue Megatron, whereas you're going to get a minus 5% on your activation time for your railguns. You're going to get your 6% over your 5% for your tracking speeds. And on the battleship command skill, you're both going to get on both ships a minus 5% inertia modifier. And again, you're going to get your electronic warfare bonus on the Navy issue. So let's go right into the other stats. Okay, overall, you're going to get about 50,000 more on the defense, not that 60,000. You're going to the same flight velocity, same warp speed, a much bigger power grid. You're going to get the same amount on your capacitor, and of course the same capacity on your hold and your fuel, and again a slightly smaller source radius. Now let's go to the resists, and we have 67 0.5% on EM, 57.75 on thermal, 58.56 on kinetic, and 41.5 on your explosive, where on the striker you're going to get 50, 35, 36.25, and 10% on your explosive. However, I don't have the screenshot, but I do know of its existence. Someone did take a screenshot of a hot Navy Megatron with a level 30 high power coil implant. I believe it had a nanocore, don't quote me on that, and was snub fit, and they were able to get up to 30,000 DPS. So, tell me in the comments down below what your opinions are on these new battleships. Are they better overall? And also, to basically sum it all up, when asked, what does the new ships have over the old ships? And you're going to have 25% more defense at the base level. They're faster. They got a better power grid. And they say more cargo. But we've seen this. The cargo is the same. But, all in all, tell me what you guys think of these new ships. Are they better than the old ships? I think they're a direct upgrade. Sure, they do shoot maybe a little bit slower, but you're going to hit for more on each volley. So, with that, have a great weekend, have a great week, fly safe, and remember, we're always one vision, one purpose, one front.